Welcome back to the Motion Picks. Disney animation. They've been on a hot streak lately, haven't they? The surprisingly original Wreck-It Ralph did for video games what Toy Story did for toys. Frozen, although a bit overrated, hits the sweet spot between old-fashioned princess stories and modern sensibilities. And Big Hero 6 was an absolute knockout, delivering non-stop thrills, laughs, and adorableness. With hit after hit after hit, I just couldn't wait to see what they'd come up with next. So what bold new direction did Disney take? Talking animals. Because, you know, they don't have enough of those already. So what, if anything, makes Zootopia stand out? Well, Jennifer Goodwin plays a determined bunny named Judy Hopps. Ever since she was a young bun, she's dreamed of becoming a police bunny. Seeing as police bunnies aren't really, you know, a thing, Hopps isn't exactly the most welcome member of the Zootopia PD. However, her ticket out of the hole of underappreciation materialises when she takes on a missing persons case. Well, missing animal technically, but this is Disney, so animals are basically people. After enlisting the help of a sly, street-smart fox named Nick Wilde, it's an action-packed race against the clock to crack the case and prove her worth. And that's as far as I can go without getting all excited about the film. Zootopia was tons of fun. Before I went in, I was a little apprehensive about that whole talking animal thing. Then the film starts, and my fears are immediately silenced. You see, it's a film with a really intricate design. They really commit to the concept of a whole city made and inhabited by all kinds of animals. The world building is insane. It's just brilliant. And a lot of the humour comes from the wit and inventiveness appreciated in just the setting alone. It's especially fitting for a film starring a bunny released around this time of the year to be chock full of Easter eggs. And by Easter eggs, of course, I mean the little jokes and references that are hiding in the background. There are also plenty of skillfully integrated references aimed squarely at adults. There was one moment when I was the only one in the whole theatre laughing at one subtle reference to TV's Breaking Bad. It's just that kind of movie. It would take multiple viewings to find all the little jokes peppered throughout. But the film doesn't completely rely on referential humour. The screenplay weaves a layered narrative, developing memorably strong characters with relatable story arcs. It's here that the film delivers a message that's far more nuanced than your average Disney believe in yourself cliches. Zootopia creates a world which effectively satirises our own culture. The film issues a timely warning about prejudice. It even points out the less obvious danger of opposing prejudice with further prejudice. Now that's one to think about. The movie has plenty of what critics like to call heart, which probably has something to do with the movie's emotionally thought-provoking aspects. That makes a lot more sense than say. The movie has a lot of centre, or the film has plenty of pumping blood organ. Critics say funny things. But from what I've heard, the critics are right about this film. Zootopia is not just great, it's Pixar level great. And I don't just mean Cars 2 vintage Pixar. This is Disney channeling A-game Pixar. Not to say that I didn't have at least one minor issue with the film, namely the pop song that starts the end credits. Now, I don't necessarily have a problem with the Colombian superstar with the self-proclaimed honest hips. It's just that the song titled Try Everything might incidentally send the wrong message. For instance, you could try everything, or try everything, or even try everything. Ow! It's just a small nitpick in an otherwise amazing experience. In fact, I'd have to say that it's probably one of my favourite animated talking animal movies. That is a good point. In fact, here's a question for those of you who like to comment. What's the best animated movie with talking animals? Thanks so much for watching. If you enjoyed this video, please hit like and hit subscribe for the full Motion Picks experience. The answer to that question will have to wait till next time.